we go on, your road to ruin is a wide one. And we go on, 2 horses gone, but I still have one.
Welcome to plotjob.com, your go-to source for top-class horse racing tips. Over the last 2 days, we've landed 7 winning selections, and we're keeping the momentum going. We firmly believe in taking your points and the goals will come, and today, we've got a mix of strong each-way plays and solid win bets lined up for you. Stay tuned as we break down our best bets for Sunday, February 2nd, 2025, focusing on the action from Leopardstown and Musselburgh. Smash the like button and subscribe now for more horse racing winners. Okay, let's get into it. Horse racing tips: 2:10 Leopardstown, Ladbrokes Dublin Chase Selection, 𝐿 𝐵𝐵𝐸 1-point win at odds of 9-4. Last year's winner, he is rock solid. He has never really run a bad race, maybe one at most. Meanwhile, the big-name pundits, all backed by the usual Green Bookie Brigade, are pushing for Gaelic Warrior. Don't get me wrong, I like Gaelic Warrior, but it wasn't the strongest Arkle renewal he won last year. That said, he is still a high-class Grade 1 horse. He won't beat John Bon in the Queen Mother Champion Chase, and he's better suited to stepping up in trip for the Ryanair Chase at Cheltenham, we think. He's twice disappointed at this track too. The Ladbrokes Dublin Chase has a history of horses returning to win it multiple times. Just look at Minute and Chacun Pour Soi for Willie Mullins. 𝐿 𝐵𝐵𝐸 has twice faced John Bon, who is currently the best 2-miler around, and run him close. This is a high-class and competitive race, but my money is firmly on 𝐿 𝐵𝐵𝐸 for the win. Horse racing tips: 2:25 Musselburgh, Bet 365 Edinburgh National Handicap Chase Selection, Cadell, 1 point each way at odds of 13-2, most firms paying 4 places. We landed the winner of this race last year with 𝐼𝐼𝐴, who was a strong bet that paid off. While he should run his race again, we've been burned by him twice since, and with new headgear today, I want to see how he reacts before backing him again. His stablemate, Cadell, owned by Ronnie Bartlett, is one with big potential. Highly tried over hurdles, he was only beaten a furlong out in a punishing Sandown Hill finish last time, in a race won by Handstands, who went on to win the Scilly Isles Novices Chase, Grade 1. Cadell's pedigree screams stamina, and while he's still a novice, sometimes we need to take a chance on these types in big field handicaps. He's our 1 point each way with 4 places on offer. Horse racing tips: 2:45 Leopardstown, O'Driscoll's Irish Whiskey Handicap Chase Selection, Search for Glory, 1 point each way at odds of 7-1, 5 places, a novice chaser with serious upside. Search for Glory has been mixing it in top-level company, finishing a close third to 𝐼𝐼𝐴 pass last time out in the Forfine Novices Chase. Before that, he was unlucky in a Grade 2 at Punchestown. With the switch to handicaps, we expect further improvement. This is a well-handicapped horse, and at 7-1, with 5 places, is a strong each-way contender. Horse racing tips: 3 o'clock Musselburgh, Pertemps Network Group Handicap Hurdle Selection, 𝐻𝐻𝐴, 1 point win at odds of 2-1. A second-place finisher to Assessor-Which handicap winner, 𝐻𝐻𝐴 has already won well at Cheltenham, but he's up £10 in the weights. If he wants to line up for the Pertemps final at Cheltenham in March, he needs another hike in the weights. Be wary of celebrity tipsters, and also when the big media outlets all align. We see this all the time. Saturday, the big media outlets, at the races, Racing TV, and the Racing Post, were all singing from the same hymn sheet, putting up 𝐼𝐼𝐴 II as their best bet. Paul Nicholls' horses are running flat after their winter jabs. Anyone that knows this. They also know this and yet put him up. Anyhow, back to 𝐻𝐻𝐴, which they all tip by their way. Despite all the noise, he has the form and class to make the frame. This is a tentative win bet at 2-1. He needs to climb the weights to make the cut for Cheltenham. He is good enough, but is the handbrake fully off? Horse racing tips: 3:35 Musselburgh, Bet 365 Handicap Chase Selection, 𝐷 Tommy, 1 point win at odds of 4-1. 𝐷 Tommy has been solid enough over fences, but has transformed since his wind operation last season, winning 3 times. He has performed well in both starts this term, and there's no reason he won't go close again today. A tentative win bet. Horse racing tips: 3:50 Leopardstown, Timeless Sash Windows Handicap Hurdle Selection, the enabler 1 point each way at odds of 14 to 1, 7 places with Sky Bet, 6 places elsewhere, a listed bumper winner. The enabler has been running against top novice hurdlers, many of whom hold Cheltenham Festival entries. He got off the mark last time out and looks well treated in this handicap. The big firms are offering extra places, and at a big price. He's a cracking each-way play. That wraps up our horse racing tips for Sunday, February 2nd, 2025. We've had 7 winners in the last 2 days, and we're hoping for more success today. Remember to follow plotjob.com for more horse racing insights, and as always, bet smart, take your points, and the goals will come. Best of luck, guys.
Can we go on your road to ruin is the wild one? Can we go on? 2 horses gone, but I still have